opting instead for more crystal power, just for the stronger heals and stronger buffing. And we're seeing that buffing in effect right there.
Yeah, Vaines might have tried with that damage reflex, but it's just not going to come to pass. Mixi now still going to be pushing in. Koldamik, as he said, not with that reflex, but he is going to get a Vanguard there from Flash. And with this buff, Saw just pushing down.
That's a lot of turret damage. He's
yeah,
just gonna fall.
Yeah, but he does take a little bit too much. Now, Koldamik's going to be right on top of this scout trap. Doesn't actually activate it. Doesn't matter, though. Aloha's able to just pounce on in, get that kill. Now he's going to be trying to bring down Flash, but for their trouble. Now we do got some more flares and a suppressing fire going down there as well. Mixi is out by the end of it.
Yeah, men's gold count. Here comes a full-on fight.
Yeah, the gauntlet there as well. Mixi is going to begin the big target. He does get the combat roll to safety, and the verse Dienzio still is going really.
They have options now, but they still need to play this nearly flawlessly, because otherwise Alliance can still get this finish, and Mixi is going to get out of there.
And the defensive gauntlet there as well. Yummy Cat in Frenzy is not going to get the damage done, although it was a stun, and Mixi is still going to live. The verse comes through, and that's the cleanup with the ace. Another Vanguard at the end of it. And Mixi, they're trying to put up that front line. Here goes that blast tremor. The silences are out. The double silence into the stun on top of Mixi. That's probably the best engage you're going to get, but as you see, it's just not going to be near enough. Not only is the Kraken part of this one, they do take down Mixi, and Dienzio is still going to live and do some work, but it's not enough to bring down Flash or Koldamik. We are going to clean up these creeps. We do got the Kraken now pushing in, and again, those are just going to blow up, and turret immediately gets destroyed. Now Vaines into the back. Yummy Catnip Frenzy. Koldamik seems to be the target, but we got a turret still being worked on there by that Kraken. Even if we get these kills, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen, Dienzio falls. We had Aloha dead, and now that Kraken to push up for the win. Vaines will just oversee the 1v3 as they lose out their crystal and Alliance. Well, it's going to have their work cut out for them, but a nice early gank. Dienzio at that level 2 in the Surrey Strike, able to just find Flash X and Koldamik sitting there ready for them, and this is not looking good for Alliance.
Yeah, Flash X is going to be starting to take a lot of damage. Dienzio actually using the Surrey Strike just to get forward onto Koldamik while his teammates take out Flash X, and now Cole is going attackers, but here comes another fight.
Well, he's just really putting up this big wall. Now in a 3v2 situation with the entire team here, good Surrey Strike, but is there enough follow-up? Yeah, Vaines is actually going to pick up that kill on top of Ringo. Flash is now not looking so good here as well, but the shots from Mixi, the suppressing fire, can Flash actually get into that? The flare for Surrey Strike. Dienzio is not going to quite get the kill, but Aloha will, because he's back in town, and now Mixi is looking for the retreat. Ended up for a 2-for-1 by the end of it. Dienzio low and Vaines as well, but a kill is a kill.
Is built and has already started to be built, and then this.
Death from above. Oh, the reflex block is going to keep Mixi at least alive for a little bit. Half already. Flash X is going to be, okay. Yeah, he's not going to be going anywhere. It's all about Vaines now. Into the back. There goes the gauntlet. The death from above as well. And Mixi does have a reflex. Doesn't matter. Aloha's back in town. Looks like the team's just going to let him have it. They're going to do their own
if he
pushing
can take it. That jungle camps are very strong now.
Hammers, now they're going in for this gold mine, but there is a flare on top of Koldamik, so they see it happening. Vaines goes immediately in. Aloha now. Death from above. There's nowhere for Mixi to go. And the Surrey Strike forward barrage. He's getting a standing ovation, and Koldamik is just not going to be going anywhere pretty with that. Nice block there from Dienzio. Will this be enough for Flash for a kill? It's not looking like it will be. Surrey Strike going forward, and Dienzio at that level 9 mark. He's able to kills when it comes down to it, so there's the gauntlet. It's going to be there from Vaines. Death from above again. It's really just sealing where Mixi can go. There's no save point for him in these fights. Dienzio with that Surrey Strike as well, and Koldamik is just nowhere to go. This leaves us with Flash, and the 3-man Wild Goose Chase is going to be going down. Good dodges, though. Dienzio comes in around, but Flash saw it coming. Now just going to try to delay this as long as he can. Another second doesn't do it just in time.
They're going to look to pick up this gold mine. This could get very risky, though.
Oh, Flash is going to take a heck of a lot of damage. There goes that the death from above and that gauntlet as well. The gold is going to go to Ringo, but so will a death for him and Saw, and now Flash. We've been in this position before, haven't we? He's looking for that delayed ace, and it's just, we do got a flare on it. You can see it going down. Koldamik and Meek show. Okay, that's the blast tremor, and Dienzio falls within the midst of it. He was just in range over that wall. And now Vains, he's even going to have to use out that gauntlet defensively. This could be a huge turning point for Alliance.
Yeah, that's going to be...
fashion. Flash X is tanking out that forward barrage as well. Aloha gets chunked low. He's now going to be retreating into the back. Death from above on top of the Kraken, but the turret is now done. We are within one turret and a bit from looking at a 2-0 here with Alliance. The Kraken is still working away on a Flash X is there with him as well. They trade out kills. Mixi is going to do the damage that he can. It's now up to Flash and this Kraken. It's going to come down real low. Flash is now dead in the water. Is there 2 hits left in this Kraken? No. It's going to come down low, but it will not.
Have a confusion on each of them, but Flash X is going to go too far forward and get caught.
Well, they got at least one stun, double stun on top of Flash X. He's just not part of this fight. Ringo's out. The peel is not there, and Dienzio with the...
Oh, this is looking for the fight.
Oh, Coldemik dodged the gauntlet. He's not going to get hit by the death from above, but he is going to get collapsed upon. And this Ringo is just done. Now Flash X, he has nothing left. And Mixi, he's going to try his best, but it's not going to matter. He is just not going to be able to do the damage. Even with that blast trimmer at the end of it, the Halcyon Hammers were not going to let him go. And now, with 2 dead for 30+ seconds, this is going to be game.
Yeah,
this
Flash X cannot finish this off, cannot get any of these kills. And we're going to game number 3 in what could be the most dramatic 26-kill blowout I have ever seen.
As the rest of Alliance is probably going to solidify their first turret here.
And honestly, Halcyon Hammers, they're okay with giving up the first turret. They need to be careful they don't give up these kills too, though.
But we just didn't have the health ready to go for the teammates. And now Dienzio, he's going to find Coldemik. He's going to find Flash. That's going to be a stun, and Coldemik should take this kill. Well, it's going to go actually to Flash. Here comes Aloha for the counter. Looks for the twirling silver. Second kill for the team, as now Coldemik is kind of not in an ideal situation. The collapse is going to be absolutely real. And
yeah, it's definitely, it's all about that team shutdown, but Mixi getting collapsed upon once again. You're going to have to hold that thought because we're about to have a fight over this gold mine.
Yeah, attack of the pack comes out. Gold mine's not low enough. Dienzio already leaped to it once. He's looking for that steal. He gets the steal. Well, he's Ringo survive, but that's some that's a scout trap taken down Catherine's side.
And now both teams are pulling those out. And it's almost like Alliance used it, and then Halcyon Hammers like, all right, those exist, but Mixi!
Yeah, he's going to drop low. Doesn't matter how much heals you have. Coldemik is just going to go down immediately as well. We had the Hellfire Brew with the Blast Tremor just to make sure you couldn't block it, and it looks like it brought us to that kill point. Now here's the stun for a stun, but Flash X is very likely to drop here from Dienzio, but looks
like Halcyon Hammers, they want to fight.
I'm not sure who's actually caught here, but Coldemik gets stunned out of the verse. It's not going to come to pass. Aloha's going to be low. Blast Tremors, and now the attack of the pack are going to be traded back and forth. Mixi is just absolutely looking ridiculous with that stutter stepping, but that stutter stepping could be a kill on Vains. It's just not enough. Suppressing fire comes out as well. They lost Catherine. Dienzio with the bleeds was able to take home the only kill. Is that enough? Halcyon Hammer says yes. They get one stun. Now they're collapsing. Mixi is going to drop really low on that one, but is he going to go down? The silences. It's enough. Ringo is able to bring down that saw. Coldemik is going to be very quick to follow as Dienzio here is just going to chase him down, or maybe it's going to be Aloha. But that's 2-0 for him. They need their combos. They need those ultimates because, again, that's how they've been winning these fights. Blast Tremor into the attack of the pack. He doesn't even get a leg to stand on. Here comes a verse, and that's actually a double. Coldemik turns it right back on its head, and now it's Dienzio up against Flash, that carry fortress against the roaming Catherine. And this is just not going to be pretty for Flash. He does drop a wave. So if we were going to be going for a Kraken, it looks like they might have tried to go for a counter push.
I'm really not entirely sure, but either way, that could be a big mistake. These are just really poor decision making in terms of...
Out there, and now crits galore. You can see that Dienzio and Aloha, they're going to be going forward here. Blast Tremor, that's going to be bringing Mixi real low. Flash X, again, is going to be a target. Dienzio could be going a little bit too deep into those doubles. He is going to live. All right, maybe not. He is going to die to the flames of Adagio.
He actually died because the turret blew up. Yep. The turret explosion damage took him out. So because Kraken happened to take down that turret when she did, that's
it. Is here. Vains is going to come up. That's going to be the Hellfire looking for the Blast Tremor. Doesn't quite find it. Dienzio gets annihilated. The verse comes out as well. Saw for the double. This is not boding well for the Halcyon. Stun now on top of Vains. He's going to get that blast tremor going. They're looking for the stun. They get it on top of Mixi. Can they actually take down the Saw? They can. The Verse, however, stuns them all out. Coldamik is going to be low, but Aloha and crew are going to solidify a 2-0, and now it's up to Flash X to delay, but they are done delaying. Are they going to try to...
You watch the Alliance base, I'll watch the Kraken, and we'll figure this one out.
All right, turret down to half. Vains is dropping already. Vains goes down to the double turret pressure. Are they even going to take one? Aloha does get one, but Mixi's back into it. Dienzio cannot go home. Aloha, he will live.
Kraken got one.
Let him to live, but this is a half hit point Kraken now on a core.
Kraken is on the core. Aloha did recall and is going to try and take down this Kraken. Kraken is swinging. They're delaying the recalls on the other side of the map, but Aloha should be able to take this out fast enough.
Can
he
Dienzio
will be able to
Mixi?
take it out fast enough.
No, Dienzio's not even going to try. The stunner stepping forward for the Saw. You don't expect him to chase down. Mixi now is going to go forward. Another stun. Vains is really trying to keep the damage dealers away from him, and Mixi does way too much damage, and Saw will take it before he drops. Alliance will defeat the Halcyon Hammer's velocity down, out 1-for-1, but Fuji very low, and the one shot will actually hit. That's actually Gabe Vizsla now dead on the floor as well, 2-for-1, as now they're going to be rushing down to